If you are under strict quarantine and isolation, what is the most important mobile app for you and why?
The most important mobile app for me would be anything that would allow me to message my family, because even if I can enjoy my own company during isolation, nothing beats true human connection. And if I can get that through a messaging app, I will hold on to that and hope that it will get me through that isolation. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, in fairness naitawid mo yun, laban at
Na
panalo
itawid
rin ang
siya.
sagot. Wala tayong timer guys ha, so wag kayong umano
Basta
diyan. At saka
binibilisan ko lang.
oo, feeling nyo lang may timer pero wala. So wala, no pressure to kay Ai masyado. Eto, question number 2. What advice will you give to a first-time voter for the 2022 elections?
I would tell a first time voter to educate themselves, because there is nothing more empowering than doing your own research and getting to know the candidates themselves through our own efforts. I think that it is the responsibility of everybody to educate themselves in this regard in order to bring our country closer to a better future. Thank you. Do I need to
Ayan,
say
in
thank you? You
fairness,
know, that's something that I need to learn. Do I say thank you sa lahat?
winner din yung sagot mo dyan. Pero guys, wag kayong ano ha, mag-register kayo habang may araw pa.
Yes,
Ilang araw na lang to
please.
see
Oo,
if this.
register to vote.
Importante yan. 2022 elections, malapit na yan. Ang bilis nga ng pandemic.
What's
Ayan.
it?
What
Ayan.
factors influence you in deciding what to buy or post online?
Okay. Some of the things that I think about when I have to post online or buy online would be: number one, is it valuable? Is it going to help us? Number two, is it necessary? Is it something that I really need to add to my life? And number three, is this the best thing that I can do with the resources that I have? Is it the best thing that I can do with the thoughts that I have? And if the answer is yes, then I will post. We have to remember that when we do anything online, we have to be just as responsible as we are in real life. Thank you.
O, di ba? Parang bonggang sagot lang na think before you click yan ni Pia Words back.
Yeah.
Okay. Question number 4. To a child who has never seen a pageant, how would you describe a beauty queen?
A beauty queen is somebody who stands on stage with a lot of conviction, somebody who knows who she is, somebody who can confidently walk, take on challenges, and most importantly, answer questions and tell stories that will provide and create impact in the real world. That is a beauty queen. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Ito na po. Ipasa ko na po yung koron. Ito na.
Oh
Ang
my gosh.
ganda. Winning answer. In fairness, you're nailing each and every question na binabato ha.
Grabe,
Oh, last
rehearsal
na.
pala to.
Oo, rehearsal to for the big night. Ito, last na. This pandemic has made clear our priorities, essential and non-essential. Where do pageants stand in this time of crisis?
I believe that pageants in this time of crisis represents a very important part of our humanity, and that is hope. Because we can still, we can still bring forward pageants like this. I feel like it reminds us of what we are capable beyond just surviving. It allows us to remember that we can also continue to thrive. Thank you. Oh my
Oh my
gosh!
gosh!
Na-lurks ako dun, napaisip talaga ako. Sabi ko, "Oh
At ang bilis talaga. As in a snap, meron kang
my
nasagot, ha?
God."
Oh, ayan. Ang dami nga natutuwa. Oh, you're our beauty. Ah, medyo dahil nga naging laid back ang mga buhay-buhay na ano lang tayo sa bahay, medyo naburo tayo sa bahay, parang medyo nawala yung confidence nila sa sarili nila. Ano yung magiging parang tip or payo mo or advice for these girls or
Well,
people
first,
in general?
Yeah, I think number one is to not be too hard on themselves because we're in the middle of a global pandemic. It's still ongoing. It's affected our economy, it's affected our jobs, it's affected our relationships. So if you're not doing well, don't feel like napapag-iwanan ka, or don't feel like this is your fault. I feel like the way we can move forward in a situation like this is to accept na this is how things are right now, and to focus on what we can do after. So for me, a question that I always ask myself is, what can I do to make this better? Para maybe if you ask yourself that question enough times, hopefully you'll find an answer that works for you and your situation. Because honestly, I can't give a tip that will work for everybody. But what I can say is that each and every one of us is empowered with a choice. And if you finally, worked around your situation, na accept mo na, and you can now look at what the next steps are, then definitely things can be better and will be better for you. So it definitely does get better, guys.
Daw yung ano, yung mako-consider mong biggest competitor mo for the Miss Universe PH crown? Ayan, sabi ni Sheer Wen, sa tingin mo Miss Aimee, sino matindi mo makakalaban sa PH 2021?
Sobrang dami nila, first of all. Kasi grabe, have you seen the girls? Have you seen the photos, the challenges? Grabe, ang gagaling nila. And sometimes I forget na I'm joining. Sometimes, the pageant fan in me wins and I'm just like watching, parang, oh my gosh, ang galing. Sobrang galing talaga. To me, ang hirap to say just one. Pero I guess recently, well, number one, I really idolize Katrina, who is, very talented and experienced. And then there's also Steffi. Have you seen her runway challenge?
Oh
Amazing.
my gosh.
Grabe talaga. As in, when I saw that, napaka-comment ako sa YouTube talaga kasi ang galing-galing talaga. So yun, I don't even see it as parang matinding kalaban. To me, I see it as, oh my gosh, like I get to be with these girls. Like it's such an honor to be in the same competition. Like wala lang. To me, it's really coming from a lot of admiration because I've spent many years watching the likes of them, and now I get to see it up close and doing the same things as them as well. So to me, it's an honor.
At dahil diyan gusto kong banggitin yung ano, yung pasarela video mo naman na hindi ko
Oh my
nabanggit
gosh.
kanina. Ang dami ngang nagko-comment na parang, oh, that's how you ano, cross the
The
ano,
pedestrian
the
lane.
pedestrian lane.
Instead of just canceling people. So yun.
Ayun na nga yung itatanong ko, ano yung thoughts mo sa cancel culture? 'Di ba? Ang dami ngang keme ngayon na parang konting kembot lang ay cancelled na siya agad.
I listened to this TED talk recently na instead of calling out, you should call people in. So you want people to be on your side. And you can't do that when you fight and you attack. So you need to start a conversation that's coming from a place of love. So you call people in para maintindihan ka nila. And yun, it was really eye-opening for me na sabi ko, oo nga, no, okay, moving forward, I need to do that. Call people in.
At saka mas okay din yung parang binibigyan natin sila ng chance to parang change